First things first, I'm sick, I was tired, I'm skinny, I'm skin. Those were not words that were said. In fact, those were an assemblage of words that were constructed, and now I'm black and white. And my guy is like a blue Team Rocket Phantom Ganon man. What did he have? Ride me, happily handed over. He gave me a thick mushroom. Is that what they're calling it? My fucking lapras handed me his gigantic wiener. This is Jump and Shoot playing E.T. for the Atari 620 Atari 620 2000 and Collector's Edition. And I have one final note about CVS. The thing is, it wasn't hard at first, but over time they kept like stacking in like kind of bullshit things that made it harder and harder to work there, and it was always like, you know what, you want more hours, then you're gonna have to get good surveys. It's like, okay, well, you could get good surveys if we had more staff on the floor offering people help and getting all the shit that they need. And then it became, oh, you want more equipment? Start selling Carapass. You want, pharmacy needs help all the time. Why don't they get good staffing? It was like, oh, they need more prescriptions filled there. They have like a quota in the pharmacy, and it's like nobody can win, and it just seems like it was ass backwards for a long time. That like they wanted, in order for us to get the results we need, they wanted us to do all the extra shit to prove that our store needed those things. Well, no shit, we need those things. How are you supposed to give good service if nobody's around long enough, and there's no incentive to stay longer if they're given a part-time shift? It's like nobody wants to be around for this crap, so no wonder hours are cut and all that stuff, because nobody wants to be here for it. Anyway, I mean, I know right before they started cutting hours, I reduced myself to part-time anyway, because like you're not making it worth it, so I'm not gonna say so. Bye. I don't know if I'm gonna keep up with the CVS subreddit at all. I still kind of want to read the stories of people. It kind of makes me feel good, I guess, and I can share my stories as well, and maybe stop talking about it on fucking Let's Plays for a while. I mean, that's the thing. One of my other videos, I said, notice how all my stories are from about work are from CVS and not Target, because I don't have bad stories to tell about Target. Like the worst thing I have to tell about Target is like there's a thing called zoning or facing items like in the aisle. There was one time I didn't really do it that well, and one of the like daytime team leaders came over to me. He's like, did they tell you about zoning? I was so dead inside because I was so tired. Like I didn't sleep in like a full day that day. So I was just like, yes, I did zone. Whoops, I didn't mean to run. And I was like, yes, I did zone. And he said, really? Because this isn't zoned, that isn't zoned. I was just like, well, oh well. But that was like, that's it. Like all I have to do is do a better job, and people won't like say shit to me. And it's possible because it's before opening store hours when people don't slow me down. It's like that's the whole point of being closed. But the CVS I worked at was 24 hours. There was like no possible way to get everything on nice like every single day. It was just like whatever we have time to do, and it was just bad. I wanted to get the fuck out of there. And then like I didn't like the UPS pickup system. There was a UPS in our shopping center. Like it who fucking who upstairs said, you know what? We want to increase our convenience for the customers and the inconvenience of our workers. So let's add all these extra services for no reason. And it's like, even if they did, if that's the reason, if CVS is behind like sales wise, and that's why they include all these extra services from like partnerships and deals with other companies, then why do they still need Carapass? And why do they like push the hell out of it anyway? It's like, I would be okay with all those extra services if they didn't have Carapass. It was like, okay, well that explains. Well, they include all these extra things because they're not making enough money, so they made partnerships to keep afloat. Like, okay, that makes sense. But they have that and Carapass. It's like, this is too much. And it wasn't even about like getting good surveys anymore and good comments. It didn't, none of that stuff even mattered anymore. It's like, okay, I guess I'm not gonna try as hard. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. That was only like 5 minutes worth of talking. I can get into the core what I've been thinking about these past few days. Okay, so Pokemon, right? You got Pokemon, right? Pokemon. You see, they got little creatures inside the balls, okay? And there was a Pokemon Direct in the middle of last month, June. And I think there was one. No, that was a Nintendo Direct this week in general. It was a Nintendo Direct Mini. Who cares about that shit? But Pokemon Direct in June announced that Pokemon MOBA, or no. Yeah, Pokemon MOBA. I don't even know what it's called. Pokemon Quest or some bullshit. They're going kind of crazy with the Pokemon IP in that demonstration. There was like Pokemon Smile. It was like a toothbrushing app for children, which, whatever. The Pokemon Cafe app game. I mean, technically the Pokemon MOBA is an app game. Like, who cares about this shit? Everyone wanted news on, you know, like mainline stuff. This is all just like guff and extra crap that they could have not had included in the presentation. Like, and when I say going crazy with the IP, like, this is extra. This is a lot extra. Like, I think Pokemon would do just fine without a freaking toothbrushing app or yet another free to start like app mobile game. Like, Pokemon Go was successful, okay. Pokemon Shuffle kind of, I dropped off of Pokemon Shuffle a long time ago, but that game became just like impossible after a certain like stage, and it was all about getting all the megas and doing different shit. And also it was about like hoarding your diamonds and gems, which, first of all, every time you beat a boss or a gym leader or whatever in the 3DS version, you got a jewel. In the mobile version, you just got like money that you're gonna lose like right away. Like, it didn't, that's just the main difference between the two. It's just kind of like, okay. And it just made it a lot harder to get things. And I'm done with Pokemon Shuffle. God. And the core of that game is like the time trial ones, not so much the move based ones. But it's all about like leveling your guys in craft. No, I don't think so. Not for me anymore. No, it's Pikachu. Dude, this is before they added a voice clip, and I think X and Y anyway. It's like, well, Pikachu said the thing. And then there was Pokemon Cafe. I think I already said this. But the main thing is they announced Pokemon Snap. New Pokemon Snap. I wish it was just called Pokemon Snap 2. I don't know what's with Nintendo and putting new in front of something when it's the sequel to something. or when it's like a reimagined version of something. It's like New Super Mario Bros. That couldn't just be called Super Mario Bros. DS. Like the naming conventions for almost every system. Or the new Nintendo 3DS. And then that was awkward trying to buy one of those, because it was like, oh, I want a new Nintendo 3DS when I go to GameStop. Like, I don't want a used Nintendo. I don't want to use new Nintendo 3DS. I want a new Nintendo 3DS. And new Pokemon Snap instead of just Pokemon Snap 2 or Pokemon Snap Switch. Like, I don't fucking know anything. They're so weird about those. What else do they do? Whatever. The dislike ratio on the Pokemon MOBA thing was huge. Yeah, that was interesting. I don't think even regular MOBA fans would want like a really, really accessible, simplified version of a MOBA game that just happens to have Pokemon in it. And I don't even think Pokemon fans want a MOBA. So like, who the fuck is this for? Like, I'm a Pokemon fan, but I don't want a Pokemon version of every genre in the world. Just like stick to its core self and make those good. That's all I need, really. And Pokemon Stadium 3. I want those two things and I'll be happy. Like, that's it. I want to be able to take my dudes from my 3DS and just play them on a console. Like, why is that so difficult? Like, you got to do that with Battle Revolution. That was okay. I appreciated that. You have to copy all your dudes from your DS from up to it was a Gen 4 game, so up to like Platinum at least, or SoulSilver. That was cool. And then you kind of got to do that in Pokemon Coliseum, or if you played the battle, what was that? The Battle Tower in that game. It was like the 100 round one where at the end you fight somebody, and you got to import your own team from Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, etc. And there was like a 3D Trado model for every gen up until Gen 3. And that was cool. I like that. But now it's like, there's no such thing as connectivity anymore. That's the old man who spills his coffee. He spills his beer in the Japan version, because in Japan, they only drink beer. And he'd rather drink a beer than be Father of the Year, and he's happy just the way he is. I'm getting used to never getting Pokemon Stadium. I'm stuck here until I can steal a game. Thank you for waiting. Now, we have to do some things here. Now, I don't remember what it is I have to do here. Do I have to go to Pallet Town first? That makes no sense. Or do I try going... No, that doesn't make sense either. I think I just tried going to Pallet Town. Or wait, who's left? Oh, I gotta go to Cinnabar still. I think that's what's up. Oh yeah, so the thing is with this part of the game, when you get into the bottom left, I forgot that you can't go to Cinnabar from Fuchsia. You have to go down here. You got to go to Ground Zero for the Pokemon town. This is where Red took his first steps when he squashed all the people in his way. I'm gonna put in Fat Albert in here. Okay, so basically what I was trying to get at was, I think the Pokemon IP needs to calm down. Maybe listen to me or two, a fan, and just, you know, take some advice and like not do the well, okay. The Pokemon toothbrushing app is for kids, but then they've also got like Pokemon Sleep, and just it's so extra. Like a long time ago, when a Pokemon pedometer came out, and the whole point of that was that it connected with the SoulSilver game. This game, actually, I forgot about that. The whole point of that was that it connected with this in some way. There was some practical use of a pedometer in relation to the mainline Pokemon game. Oh shit! So that was okay. What possible way would Pokemon Sleep, something that I don't even remember what it does, tracks your sleeping pattern? Like, how is that going to connect to any of the games? And it doesn't. So it's like, it's pointless. It's literally just buying a themed sleep tracking app. It's like the same as buying a watch with Pikachu on it. It's like, and imagine if that was in the Pokemon Direct. It's like, this is pointless. This is stupid. I'm Electabuzz. I use my big hands to make whirlwinds sometimes. Like a windmill, he says. Like a windmill. And it's safe to say, I don't give a shit. I already said this. I don't give a shit about Sword and Shields. Like, as soon as they said, we want to make something new, we don't want to do the same shit over and over again. So by that we mean we're going to get rid of everything that came before and then create a new mechanic, and this is now the new Pokemon. Every other old games, like, forget it, you guys, bye. It's kind of like, ow, my ego, my heart, my entire life being. I've been waiting for something like you to kill. And it also bothers me that Pokemon Go is now getting Mega Evolution before Sword and Shield. Like, why? How is that even possible? Fucking, why? It's not fair. It's just not fair. Like, if they had kept Mega Evolution and Z moves, and then introduced Gigantamax or whatever, Dynamaxing, I would be like, okay, fine, because then now you can make a team based around like 3 different mechanics, and it's only 3. Like, you still have the rest of the normal Pokemon team, or like, considering you can only do one thing of those per battle. You can have 1 Mega Evolution, 1 Z move, 1 Dynamax. It should be fine. But the thing is, Dynamax doesn't really, as far as I remember, they don't change the type at all. It doesn't change your, I think it might change your stats, I think. But not all of them. Just only some of them. I guess kind of like normal Mega Evolution, but Mega Evolution gave them different abilities, rearranged their stat distribution to be better. Just like a complete overhaul with Mega Evolution. When Dynamaxing is like very minor changes, and any Pokemon can do it. And seeing that replace Mega Evolution, it just kind of sucks. And I don't think it's actually that balanced at all, since it pretty much turns your or the opponent's Pokemon into a powerhouse that you can't stall against, because their attacks go through Protect, and they can't be forced to switch out. They can't leave, basically, and they're just gonna sit there and wipe your team probably. And they have increased defenses and stuff like that. and then they go away in 3 turns. So if you can survive for 3 turns and just waste their time, then it's like, what's the point of Dynamaxing? Or if your Dynamax Pokemon can't do enough damage to the other team, and then you just revert and you got a shitty Pokemon again. It's like, that was what my fear of Mega Evolution was, where you would Mega Evolve, you do cool stuff, and then you revert. Like, no, they stay Mega Evolve the entire battle. That's great. That's cool. But it's just, it sucks that, like, Game Freak or Junichi Masada, whatever the fuck, whoever's in charge, thinks they're doing good by replacing all these things and not, like, building on them and incorporating old mechanics into future games and modernizing it, and just going like, nope, this is a clean slate. We want to make something new for you guys. Okay, we're gonna take everything away. Okay, thanks a lot. But I don't know how long I can defend the series anymore. The only thing they could do, well, making a seal with a Pokemon Snap was a big step for them, because this is a day and age where people are becoming more, even casual people are becoming more tech savvy. Like, a lot of devices are using SD cards and micro SD cards. Everyone knows, I would hope everyone knows what a JPEG is. And they can just, like, everyone screenshots things on their phones all the time. You know, it just seems like the logical... Maybe if back in the day they said it's too soon to make a sequel to Pokemon Snap, I might have agreed. But, like, now it just feels like it's overdue. Like, you got a HD system here that can just take snapshots, like, in the middle of a game. The Wii U couldn't do that. The 3DS was essentially a freaking portable camera. There should have been something there, you know? A 3D camera. So, yeah, that was a missed opportunity. Who is this? Sure, whatever. No, I can take a picture here. I am gonna take my picture. And wait, okay. Wait, could you... I'm trying to think, like, could you get your pictures off of the DS at all? Huh, I don't remember. But, in the 3DS games for... Hi, Red's been away. He hasn't called either, so I know who. I say no news is good news, but I do worry. I'm sorry to say, Mother of Red, but your son is at another castle. Let's go through his room. He came back to get a Wii too. It's used in Kanto too, but not in the United States. Or, I mean, that's not true. It was a huge hit in the United States. But, God, what was I saying? You know, I would have said maybe on the Wii U, since it has an SD card slot, that it would have been a good idea there. But now, yes, the Switch, the perfect, like, system to make a sequel to Pokemon Snap 4. All right. Now is time. And there's a lot of gens between back when it came out and now that you would have a lot of diverse Pokemon to take pictures of, and, like, scenery and like biomes that the Pokemon would be in. So I'm kind of glad. I don't even know if they listened or they decided that we are gonna make this game now. But either way, I appreciate the thought. But the only thing missing for me is a third Pokemon Stadium or some kind of modernized battle-centered game. That's what I want. I just want to be able to take my guys, put them in a game, and, you know, play the campaigns in it and like unlock shit. And Battle Revolution, I did like, that was like an early example of the trainer customization thing that didn't see a return until X and Y anyway. Because then after Battle Revolution, it was Gen 4, or the rest of Gen 4 Platinum, and then the remakes, I think, for Gold and Silver, and then Black and White, then X and Y finally saw the return of that. It's like it took this long for the main game company, Game Freak, to say that, you know what, that's a good idea for customization. Let's do that. That was all Genius Sorority idea. Also, if you notice all my TMs, I turned on the game, and all these items appeared in my bag after I put the cheats in. I don't know where they came from. That is not my fault. But I'm gonna not look a gift horse in the mouth. Like, what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna use them, I guess. So yeah. The only problem is I can't like alphabetize anything here, or as far as I know. Like, I'm pressing all the buttons and nothing's working. I just need to find the freaking max refill. God. I don't know if the well, it's not designed for you to have every single item in the game right now, but it's just, you also can't like just cycle through items very well or organize it at all. It kind of sucks. I'm gonna skip all these guys because my guys are already fine, and I just want to get out of here already. I want to play Black and White 2 already. Shit. Okay, wait. Oh, that's right. Cinnabar Island is weird now. You need rock climb, and I don't want to fucking use rock climb. Hey, jerk. My name's Blue. I was once the Kanto champion, and some jerk came over and slapped me in the face. Anyway, take the good look around you. Cinnabar Island got fucked up, didn't it? Whole town disappears. We can go winning and losing in Pokemon, but if nature so much as twitches, we could be overwhelmed in a second. That's pretty deep. Anyway, I'm still a trainer. So you see a sergeant opponent, it makes me want to battle. If you want to battle me for real, show me how bad you got. 5. You're not ready to battle me. Well, Cinnabar is 6. Who am I missing? What the fuck? Where do you get rock climb? Ah! All I have is cut. What happened to strength? Wait a minute. Hold on. My fucking 8 gems disappeared because I hacked the TMs. That's bad. Oh no. So, fun fact, I apparently never beat Lieutenant Surge, even though I could have sworn I did. Like, I remember surfing around to the corner and getting... I remember surfing around that fucking tree. And then I... What? Okay, well, I guess I'm doing this now. That's why I have fat over. Maybe I held off because I wanted to... I fought all the guys. I mean, did I just fight all the guys and then leave? Okay. Alright. And then the trick is, like, it's always up 1 to the right or something like that. Alright, great. Or it's still, it's like right next to it or something. God. And now I have to, now I'm stupid. I don't, because I don't remember how this works. That's actually a neat effect. The more you get closer to the things, you hear the buzzing of it. Okay. So it's got to be immediately to the right or something like that. Okay. That's what it was. Now I gotta kick Lieutenant Surge's boot. Hey, you little tyke. I'm gonna respect for to challenge me, but takes cuts when it collects. I'll zap you just like I do all my enemies, and I give them third-degree burns. I'm pretty sure Lieutenant Surge in Pokemon Masters is voiced by Patrick Warburton. That's what it sounds like. He's like, "Hey, Peter, I'm Lieutenant Surge." Holy crap, Lord, it's Lieutenant Surge from Pokemon. Peter, I can't believe we let our gym leader inside our house and now we have to battle him. Yeah, that's what it would sound like when my love strike. Raichu looks like a big happy boy who just wants to smack you in the face. I'm kind of still freaking out about the HM thing because I'm lucky that I have Fly and Surf still on Murkrow and Lapras, but I don't remember who has Strength. I need Rock Climb and Waterfall at some point, maybe. Maybe not Waterfall, but I don't have Whirlpool anymore. So that's the thing. I gotta look up. Maybe since you still have to get Rock Climb from somebody at some point, that might still be okay. But it's weird that entering the cheat that gives you all the TMs just erases all the HMs, and I'm only left with Cut. That makes no sense. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. That might be a run killer. As far as I know. Just gonna earthquake all these guys. Nothing matters in the world today. Oh, it's Electabuzz, his signature Pokemon. Wait, if this is his signature, then who's left? Light screen. I'll show you what to do with my light screen. Bottom line, Nintendo needs to stop with mobile games in general. I was going to talk about this more because it's already been almost half an hour and I need to wrap this up. Lieutenant Surge sending out Electrode. Wait, I guess that's the signature Pokemon. It's not over yet. It's just the beginning of the end. Oh god, Double Team. Double Team is the worst move in all Pokemon. Double Team is like the Bayonetta of Smash 4 of Pokemon. In my HO. Maybe you should have put Magnet Rise instead of on your guys. That way it wouldn't be killing you. Okay, Fisher. No, we don't need Fatover to use Fisher. Wait, the game we're trying to use Fatover in the game we're trying to use Fisher, but it ain't gonna be very worth it. My electric trick. He said trick. That's the joke. Arg, you are strong. Okay, kid, you get the Thunder Badge. Jump and shoot with Dope Peter, I said hi. Joe Swanson is my name. That Thunder Badge shoots those who defeated me. Taking care of it. This is something else. Here's a gift from... It's... Who cares? Alright. Now, I just want to make sure that I can actually get to where I needed to go. Okay, so what happens when you have 6 badges? Does he say... Does Blue say you're almost ready to fight me? You know what? Here's Rock Climb. Go beat Cinnabar Island, man. I got 6. Well, what do I do? Oh, great. Oh, this is great. I can't do anything.